Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Beau Le Parfum. This is a fragrance that I absolutely love. It's receiving a lot of hype, but it really confuses me, and today I'm going to go into why. But first, spray that like button and subscribe if you like fragrance content. Let's talk about the presentation. Le Beau Le Parfum was perfumed by Quentin Bish in Spain in 2022, which is following the success of the original Le Beau that was released in around 2019, I believe. This tin can is nothing special. It's the average Le Male or Le Beau can that you get. So on the front, you get Jean-Paul Gaultier. It says Le Beau Le Parfum. On the bottom of the can, just some information and the batch code. But once you take this fragrance out of quarantine, you are presented with one of the nicest bottles in Jean-Paul Gaultier's lineup. This is the 125 milliliter bottle. I always keep it on the stand because it adds to the display. Hey look, jet skis. We'll just let them go by real quick. Le Beau Le Parfum and Le Beau at least had the common decency to not walk around naked. This one comes fully equipped with a fig leaf around its average sized private parts. Thank you for not being the nude guy in the change room that has the towel slinged over his shoulder and decides not to use it for some reason. Anyways, it's a golden fig leaf. There's also golden accenting on the atomizer, and then you get that signature pull tab. I really also like this new gradient that they added. It starts out darker and works its way to lighter. Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Beau Le Parfum, by the name, you would think it's a Le Parfum concentration. This is actually an Eau de Parfum intense concentration, so it's not a Le Parfum, which you can find by looking on the bottom of the bottle, and besides that, my batch code, which is 21011. The atomizers on these are something special. Oh, I almost hit the lens there. Woohoo! I love that smell. What are you smelling with Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Beau Le Parfum? So there's not too many notes. Top notes are pineapple, iris, cypress, and ginger. Middle notes of coconut and woodsy notes. Base notes of tonka bean, sandalwood, amber, and ambergris. But what are the notes that you're actually smelling here? I'm getting a nice, refreshing, juicy pineapple off of the top, mixed with some coconut. I'm getting a tinge of that iris, definitely a heavy dose of cypress, and you're getting a ginger, which adds to the kind of freshness of this fragrance. You can definitely see the influences of Le Male in this fragrance. The original Le Beau is just a brighter fragrance that you're detecting more of the coconut in. When I smelt the original Le Beau, it's a very tropical smelling daytime fragrance, but here I'm not really gonna say it's a daytime fragrance, because when I smell this, I get sweetness. I also get those spices, so it's kind of like a woody amber fragrance that you would think would be suited more with the cold weather. But with this one, it has that versatility of being a tropical fragrance, but it could also carry you into the nighttime. And you can even tell by the presentations of the bottle, this is darker. Maybe for dates, if you are on a vacation resort and you're going out to dinner, you're getting that breeze off the water. It's a little cool in the air, but it's still warm out. That's gonna match that occasion super well, in my opinion. If you want a better daytime scent, just go with the Le Beau EDT. This fragrance is classy. It's sweet, it's seductive, it's sexy. When I spray this on, in fact, oh, that opener is just so heavenly. This is why this fragrance is sold out everywhere, because the top note to this fragrance is so amazing. I asked a woman what she thinks of this smell, and she told me that immediately she smells vanilla. And I can kind of see how she thought that. It does have that combination of amber and tonka bean. Some people can perceive that as vanilla. Let's talk about the performance of Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Beau Le Parfum. This fragrance opens extremely loud, and I mean room filling. From here to those buildings can probably smell that fragrance right now. And they do such a good job at captivating that top note to get your attention. That fades rather quickly though. After about 10 to 15 minutes, it's gonna sit a little bit closer to your skin. It's still projecting quite loudly, like maybe 1.5 feet, but after about 2 hours or so, this starts to sit back more comfortably to the skin and give you a personal bubble of about 1 foot of projection. After about 4 or 5 hours, Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Beau Le Parfum becomes a skin scent. I wish it definitely projected a little bit longer, but no complaints. After about 8 hours or so, this fragrance is gonna completely disappear off your skin. Some people say that they can't smell this after an hour. I sprayed this on the first time when I was testing with it. After about an hour, I couldn't smell it. But I asked a very beautiful woman if she was able to smell this on me, and she said she could smell it very strongly off my skin. I can guarantee you you're going anosmic or nose blind or whatever you want to call it. The performance isn't amazing, but it's still pretty good. This fragrance is gonna seem like it disappears off of your skin rather quickly if you're in extreme high heat, because some of that sweetness is gonna disappear and evaporate rather fast. But because of some of the more tropical scent profiles in this, you are reminded of that like high heat environment. So that's also why it confuses me a little bit. What is the price of Le Beau Le Parfum? Retail price is around $142 Canadian, which is the equivalent of $107 USD. That was for the 125 milliliter bottle. This also comes in a 75 milliliter bottle. I always want to go with the bigger size. That's what she said. And unfortunately, this one sells out extremely fast on any of the gray market. Everyone has this on their list and everyone wants it. It's extremely popular, extremely hyped up, and that makes it extremely hard to find. So good luck. Unfortunately, the versatility isn't that good as I would have thought it would have been. It is a little bit too sweet for some, so keep that in mind. Definitely try before you buy this one. And I wish that the performance was able to maintain that top note for just a bit longer. Overall, I'm gonna give this a rating of 8.5. I think this is one of the best smelling new releases I've smelled in a long time since it's only 1 year old. If you wanna see another extremely hyped up summer fragrance, check out this video right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you over there.